I don't know. I was getting in a hotel room. They all pulled up, and I sucked their
Like down
The whole team.
7.
7 basketball players in a row? Mm-hmm. How was that?
I was up. I didn't see any of them though.
She's done.
What happened to the nuts?
Swallowed.
All of them.
Yeah.
And nothing happened? You didn't have like a weird reaction in your stomach or anything?
No, I passed
This
out.
sounds so fun.
Verse 777.
Long ago in the forbidden ancient cheek slaying scrolls of the Ming dynasty, General Zhao had words of enlightenment for his cheek slaying disciples.
To the streets where she rose and where she was born, back to the streets she shall return.
She belongs to the streets.
Please don't wake me, that's the only time I see you. I can't fall in love, you my favorite señorita.
What's up, fellas? So today I want to talk to you guys about female psychology and what a woman really wants in a man.
I'm gonna skip past the looks because looks don't really matter. What I look for in a man is...
So you're saying you date an ugly guy?
If I liked their personality, yes I would.
Bullshit.
Bullshit! You said so! It's all bullshit!
Huh.
But
I've heard that somewhere.
I think that for me at least, I like
Might have been in a book.
looking for someone who has a lot in common with me. I like looking for someone who's confident in themselves and has a career planned out for them, knows what they want in life. Not someone who's just all mixed up and doesn't know what to do with themselves. Even like if I don't know what I want to do with my life, I still know what direction I want to take, and I still am passionate about things. And I want my significant other to be the same, even if they don't know exactly what they want to do. I want them to be working towards what they want to do and like have drive and like motivation. I don't want someone who's unmotivated and doesn't know what they want in life.
Open your eyes.
My brothers, please flip to chapter 4, verse 44. If you focus on your grind, other voluptuous cheeks shall flock behind.
Remember that Pontiac on Crenshaw?
Oh
I feel like what attracts me to guys is mostly how they present themselves and like looking at them first glance, like how they present themselves, how they talk to their friends, how they communicate, who they surround themselves with. I feel like there's a lot to it, and I would consider myself pretty picky. So I definitely look for like everything when looking for a man. And
So to translate this in the language of the woman needs.
You delusional?
I like when eye contact, and I like when they're able to hold a conversation. Just a lot of like maturity. I feel like all that stuff has to go with maturity and being able to call yourself a man. So yeah.
She wants a man in his masculine energy, being in your masculine frame, maintaining your emotional state of control. Because when you're dealing with a woman, your emotions has to be planted and centered like a goddamn oak tree. Because she would try to cut you down. She would try to make you fall for her beauty, her manipulation. When she's hot and when she's cold, and when she does her sexual withdrawals from you, when she tries to manipulate you, when she tries to guilt trips you, when she tries to make you jealous, when she tries to shit test you. But you must stand tall and strong like a goddamn oak tree. Because you better best believe that she will rain havoc, try to pull the roots underneath you, and she will try to cut down your oak tree. But you will not fall into her chaos, because you must master yourself before you master a woman. Because let me tell you guys this, a man who has mastered himself, that is a happy man. And a happy man is a happy woman and a happy relationship. But a happy woman is a miserable man. A miserable man is a miserable relationship because the miserable man has not mastered himself. So therefore, he is playing by her set of rules, thinking that he can make her happy. But you can never make a woman happy.
I feel like a failure, that it's like a third marriage. Yeah, I feel like a loser. But I can't even think about that. Like, I want to be happy.
She can have a Bugatti, a big house, 4 kids, and a guy who's hot, but she can never be satisfied. But a man who has mastered himself, he plays by his own set of rules, where she has to move into his frame and play by his set of rules. So let me explain to you guys the importance of frame in intergender relationships. This is the most important thing because frame is about leading and taking charge. But not a lot of guys today want to have that masculine role because guys, they want women to be their mothers, change their diapers, clean their cooters. Look, she already has a pussy. Don't be another pussy. Because when you are in your masculine energy, taking charge, confident, leading, this will put her in her feminine energy, submissive, cooperative, nurturing. And when these polarities are in a relationship, it is a recipe for a healthy relationship. Masculine energy and feminine energy, they go together like peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I want to show you guys the importance of frame in this situation.
It's showtime.
And by the chick slang fathers, it states that if you double text, triple text, and chase after she has rejected you, Bishop Steph, you may now have the Father's blessings.
You a simp!
Thank you, Steph. That was remarkable. And one more time for the brothers in the back.
You a simp!
So I met this girl on online dating. She's about an 8.5, very good looking. And I know that her being good looking on online dating, she probably has like 1,000 dicks being thrown at her. So I showed her indifference because indifference makes a difference with women. So let me break down this message to you guys.
Listen to me very carefully.
So she says, what do you like to do? I told her I'm a personal trainer. She's like, oh, can you train me? Then I ask her, what are some of your fitness goals? She says, get slim thick, tone out, I should say. And she says, I'll show you where I'm at right now, but I can't send you on here. Don't send me pics unless your butt ass is naked, baby. I want to see that Korean gobbling going on. And then I say every girl I train wants that small waist and my body to bootylicious for you, baby. And then I tell her this, we can talk off here, shoot me a text. So I give her my number. And then she has the audacity to say, I don't give out my number unless I have a good reason, but it works. Who the does she think she is? Does she think she's the Prime Minister of North Korea? See, just like how women look as men as expendable objects, I want you guys to look as women as expendable objects. When she does not give you what you want, if she's not cooperating, give her back to the streets. Because let me tell you guys this. Women, they need us more than we need them. If she's not cooperating, just give her back to the streets, because when you're taking a girl out on a date, you have to plan the date and you have to pay. If she's not cooperating, if she's not on your program, just toss her to the side of the road. So I just left her on red. I was like, fuck this shit. Who does she think she is? So I left her on red, and look at this. Scarcity creates value. The next day, she texted me, good morning. See? That double text, that indifference, that I did not move into her frame. And then I say, hey, good afternoon. Hope you're having a productive day. I just got off work. What are you up to this weekend? And then she says, hit me up on IG. I don't be on here a lot. Hit you up on IG? I already believe I gave you my number. You
Stupid bitch.
And then I say, you got my number, boo. Text me. Because here's the thing. Women, they're very childish. They love to play games and they love to test you. She tested me by saying, I don't get my number out unless I have a good reason. She tried to move me off center. Like I said, you stay planted like that goddamn oak tree. Don't let her pull the roots underneath you. Because when a woman sees that you have the strength, that you have the abundance mindset, what she is going to do is she is going to chase after you. Because if she knows that she doesn't, she will lose you. Scarcity creates value. And Shazam, motherfucker!
As he crossed, throw over, skip through, leg, yeah.
Got him leading. Perfect release.
See, this is why I always tell you guys, she was trying to get me to move into her frame.
Fuck no, baby.
But I told her, no, she's got to move into my frame. And her attraction went up sky high. And I asked her, what are your availabilities looking like this weekend? And she says, none. She's clearing her schedule for me. Did you see how I handle that? This was a girl who's trying to move me off center. She was trying to test me. And I passed that shit with flying colors. Because I understand this shit. Because if I was a beta male, I would have moved into her frame. I would have followed her on Instagram. I would have just chopped down trees. But you got to understand that with women, patience is key. And let me say this. At the beginning process of getting to know a girl, a man has to pursue 100%, but you never want to move into her frame. She has to move into yours.
How long have you guys been together?
About 6 months.
That's it? It's new. Oh, it's newish.
We're friends.
What? But you can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrificed?
We're just friends, but he wants it.
Can we talk about this not in front of everyone, Jesse?
I'm single.
It's complicated.
I'm single, guys. I'm single.
What?
Oh, no. We're really good friends.
We're really good friends.
Chapter 5, verse 55. If she does not want to make amends and only wants to be friends, that's where the connection shall end.
Bye, Felicia.
That is the most important part of intergender relationships, because as you guys get to know each other, what she's going to do is she is going to try to change you, telling you, oh, you can't go to the gym, stop hanging out with your boys. She's trying to do this because she does not want to have competition anxiety. She does not want to compete for you. So what she's trying to do is she's trying to get you to move into her frame, but you never give it to her. You always want your woman a little bit insecure of where she stands with you. A man always puts his purpose before woman.
Chase a chick, never chase a bitch.
The most important thing about masculine energy is that you should be focused on chasing excellence, fitness, growing financially, spiritually, and physically. That is the most important thing, because when a woman sees that you're chasing excellence, she has to fight for your time, and she sees that you're going places in life. This will make her guts watery. And the next thing on the list.
It gets boring. And it's kind of sad that we're attracted to like the bad boy stereotype. And I feel like that comes into play because I have a strong character. So naturally I just want a strong man. Like I want somebody to be like, bitch, shut up. Like you wrong. Calm yourself down. It's to the point where, for example, like I've been talking to him for almost a month and we haven't done anything sexually because he's so nice that he's taking his sweet time with it.
Would you give it to him?
And I'm like, bro, just choke me right now and fucking throw me on the bed. Like,
slay and incinerate those cheeks to perfection.
Hello to my little friend!
Take out your cheek slaying lightsaber. May it stand tall, rise, strong. Get ready for battle and may it get ready for some goddamn attention. Slay those cheeks good. Her good. Fuck her like it's your last. Leave her quivering, begging for mercy, and you tell her this ain't my final form, and you sleep.
Fuck that bitch to sleep.
Leave her quivering. Her juices are everywhere. Drain her of all of her sex fluids. Let her ride you to glory until the wheels fall off.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Like it's your last. Kiss her, smack her buttocks. Be the cheek slayer that you are, and that she can be the professional cream gobbler that she is. Wake up in the morning, hold her, and tell her to get out.
Get out. Perfect.
Because it's time for me to get back on my purpose. And the next thing on the list, a woman wants a man with some kind of social intelligence. Social intelligence is game. Are you charismatic? Are you funny? Are you able to hold an intellectual conversation with her?
Hey, repeat. AC-130 standing by. Our AC-130 is in the air.
Let me take you to the Cheek Slang headquarters.
Come with me if you want to live.
Out here with my baby. Just got done with the Gil concert. Pull out the gang shit.
Time to get acquired.
Yeah.
Look at those voluptuous melons.
Just chilling. They're right. Black don't crack.
You like that? You like that?
Social intelligence is how you make a woman feel when she's with you. And if you guys understand women, they fall in love with their emotions, on how you make them feel. Because if you can get her mind, if you can tap into her head and her emotions, if you get her head, you can get her in the bed. Because what you guys need to understand about women is that they're like kids. They just want to have fun. They should never be taken seriously, because kids, all they want to do is have fun, go on adventures. That's what a woman wants. Take her out, be spontaneous, smack her butt.
Smack that ass!
Come on.
Perfect. Perfect.
Because life is all about experiences. Grab her hand and just go out and just enjoy the universe and not give a flying fuck. Because life should be fun, and life is all about relationships. Because you gotta just be spontaneous. Put her in an emotion of roller coasters, up and down. Hang out with her 1 week and disappear 1 week. Be unpredictable. That's what a woman wants. And the next thing on the list, the most important trait that every woman looks for in a guy is self-confidence.
Are signs of a confident man?
I like when they do make us laugh. Confident man dress as well. I would say humour.
Hey, what's up? How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
In paradise now that I'm talking to you.
Perfect.
Body language.
In my view, it's all about the posture.
I think it's when they talk to like everybody and not just you.
The way he walks, behaves in front of other people. Yeah, I think that's the most important sign. Why do you think we like confident men?
Every woman wants somebody who feels secure. I think if you are confident, you generally have a really good sense of humour. I think you're quick, you're witty, you just make people laugh.
You gotta have irrational self-confidence. No matter what happens in life, you stride through life unapologetically.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the fuck he wants.
And you make no excuses. It does not matter if objectively, if you're her first option. Just act like it and walk like it. Because women, they have a dog sense when it comes to whiffing out weakness in men. Because hypergamy is supposed to weed out all the weak beta males.
Iridocyclitis.
Don't make it easy for her. Because let me tell you guys this. Me being irrationally self-confident to the point where it comes off as an asshole, I have gotten more pussy than actually being the rational, nice guy. Whatever you do, just fucking believe in yourself. Because the self-confidence is going to come from the self-improvement, getting on your purpose, and getting into the best shape of your life. And the next thing on the list, you always need to have an abundance mindset when it comes to dealing with a woman, because nowadays we know how much of a fickle some women are.
May the cheek-slaying portals open, where we shall ascend to the cheek-slaying realms, where thou fathers shall give us the inspiration, the motivation.
Please open your cheek-slaying handbooks to chapter 3, verse 33. If she does not give you the energy that you desire, other voluptuous cheeks you shall go acquire. You always need to have options. I call this 2 cheeks in a chamber. It's like having a spare tire in the trunk, because first of all, having options is currency to a man, because a woman will treat you like a king when she knows that you can or will leave. Just like how an employee will value you more if they know that you can leave or will leave. If you show that your exclusivity is cheap, it means nothing. And with you having options, it puts you in abundance mode. When you're talking to girls, you're more confident, you're more bold, you don't give a fuck, because you have a safety net that a girl you can go to, like a spare tire in the trunk. When one relationship fickles out, you have another one, you have a plan B. Or when you decide to break up, or you go through a dry spell, you have that spare tire in the trunk. And having options, it does not put you in a scarcity mindset where you have one-itis, where you're simping over a girl. You always need to have your options open. You gotta understand that there's no the one. She's the one for all. And the last thing on the list, you must never let a woman's beauty intimidate you, because we all know when we see a beautiful girl, we get intimidated. We immediately think that she's too good for us. You must ignore her beauty, because what you guys need to understand is that she's just like everybody else. She's not the Prime Minister of North Korea. Her farts does not fart out magic pixie dust. Her fart smells like dookie like everybody else. You never want to pedalize a woman, because if you're pedalizing her, you're making her feel that she's higher value than you. You treat her like a celebrity, she'll treat you like a fan, because if you understand the female dating hierarchy, she only dates up, breeds up, and marries up. So you can never let the beauty intimidate you. You must ignore it. I know it's hard, but you need to train that. I have programmed myself to not let a woman's beauty intimidate me or manipulate me. Like I said, you gotta override a female's system by using logic. All right, fellas. So that's it for today's video. I hope this helps. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Every day.